Okay, so I've been asked by a few people to do a full tour of my Minecraft city so far, and seeing that I haven't been doing anything with it in a while, work and whatnot, I figured now's a good time to do a recording to show you everything so far. So let's start with where it all started. So my initial plan was to have sort of like Amsterdam, have all canals. So I did all these canals here, as you can see. And they're filled with, oh, I just noticed missing block. I'll get that after. This is a pavilion, made these bridges. And I dug all these are all filled with water. Dug them all by myself. I didn't use any kind of commands to like remove massive amounts of blocks or anything. But I did this. I have these little islands all connected with stairs, brick stairs. This little park, there's a fountain over here, little dirt path. Still have some stuff to do in here. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with these other spots here. But as you can see, there's lots going on. A couple of buildings here. This one's all wood, kind of like an old saloon style. Then the pavilion with the big balcony. And I downloaded some mod packs, you know, mailbox, some of the lights and whatnot. So as I was doing this, I was like, okay, so you know what? We need some buildings. So initially, I built just this building here. It's 16 floors. Then I decided I needed a parking lot. Downloaded some car mods, mod packs, add-ons. Made this parking lot. Downloaded some street light mod packs, add-ons. We got all that, and then I made some roads. So as I was going along, and I made this, I was trying to research how to do an underground subway. And while I was doing that, I came across a guy who was building his own city, and he had this underground sewage system. So I was like, I need one of those. So I made my own underground sewage system. And as you can see, it goes on forever. And there's lots of manholes, the water here. And again, I dug all this out brick by brick. I didn't use commands or anything. And these run along all of my streets. I dug all these out, and then I put all the bricks in row by row. And as you can see, it goes on and on and on all the way to the end here. And it just goes. And instead of going all the way back, we'll just go up one of these. And I made manhole covers, so these things go along all the streets. And so yeah, like I said, when I saw his, I was like, I need that. There's the original manhole cover we went down. But then there's the subway system. So I did do the subway. I should put an elevator in here, but there's the subway, and there is the subway car. And it works. I'm still working on the mechanics, but I did have it working at one point where it literally goes around, stops at each stop. But just to give you an idea of the scope of this, I'll just go down here. Another station. This is underneath the first big building that I made. And it goes down and around a few blocks. So we have the subway. And move up. So after I did the subway, I did more streets. I did these two buildings here. Then I realized that I had water in the sewer system, water drainage, but where did the water come from? Oh, went the wrong way. It's way over there. So we'll go down here. And the power lines are basically fence posts. These are fences, and that's just chain to make the power lines. And I can't take credit for that idea either. That was something else I found on someone else's YouTube. I should go refine those and give some credit. But again, with the water drainage sewer system, I was like, well, we need a water treatment plant. And if you look here, the water does drain down. And you can't see it, but it drains down into, that's the outside sewer system. And I'll show you that. Figure if you're going to do a tour, you may as well do the full tour, right? And there is a manhole cover right out here. And you can see the water flowing there, and it flows down into here. Kind of hard to get down in there, but you get the gist. And that's the water treatment plant. And next, I wanted more skyscrapers. So what I did is I built and aptly named the Drake Towers, massive dual skyscraper system. And again, more mod packs for the signs. But when I built this, even though I know it's not going to be used, or it's not like no one's going to be driving around and working and whatnot in these, but for realism, I'm like, I'm going to need parking. So I dug out this entire underground parking lot. I made handicap parking, lined all the spaces. And then when I was seeing I'm down in here, I decided when I built the other buildings along and behind the towers that I needed another parking lot. I still have to finish this, but this is another underground parking lot, level 2. So we'll go back up here. The next thing I built trying to show you everything in order. So we did this, did a couple of buildings here. I have no idea why that was there. My friend's daughters were in here one day, and they took a school bus for a ride, and we couldn't get rid of it. So I'm like, okay, I need a school. So we built a school, or I built a school. Still trying to find some mod packs for like playground equipment. But yeah, I built the school, 2 floors. And oh, I'll fix that after too. So I'm seeing a couple little odds and ends that need to be fixed. And school, downloaded a letter pack. So we have the school. Then I decided to make a small little community. So we have houses along this side. They all have a mailbox, front patios. All the driveways are in back. As you can see, there's another row of houses over here with the mailboxes. Some funky designs. This one has flower bed. And when I did that, I decided to make an apartment building. So there's a 2-level apartment building. Then I built and again, I'm trying to do my best to show these in order. I built the hospital here. It's an ambulance bay with the ambulances in it. the hospital with an ambulance out front. Ambulance, helicopter. Oh yeah, my Drake Towers. Does that? Oh no, it's the other building that has it. So I built that, and just making more buildings. I made this building here, just basically an office building. But if you go around front here, that's why I decided, okay, we have hospital, we need fire station, and the fire station has working doors, fire trucks, it even has, I made living quarters, upstairs living quarters. All the beds with chair, little bookcases, and the fireman's pole. Then I made the Baxter building, another high rise. And this has there's a penthouse apartment up here that I gotta finish, but the penthouse apartment actually comes with the helicopter too. And after I did the Baxter building, police station, police cars, front door office. Then I made this office type building here. And the cool thing with this one, it has a little middle atrium in here. The tree, lots of lighting. Then this building here I made for my girlfriend, Skullful Deli. Her colors are pink and purple, so I tried to keep it that aesthetic. And this building is probably going to be just like a market, just an open market type thing. And lastly, before I do a complete overview, and I think I forgot to make an entrance. So I'll just take 2 holes out. I might have, but I don't think I did. No, we'll just go down here. So I wanted to make a skating rink. And okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that. That's fine. So before I show you this, I want to make a skating rink. And I was telling one of my employees, and they were like, oh, if you're gonna make a skating rink, you should make, you'll need a pool. You need like a whole sports center. So I made the skating rink. And see, this is ice. I have the bleachers for watching. I wish I could draw on this because I'd love to make like a hockey rink, put some nets up and stuff. But yeah, so I made this. Then I'll go down here and we will show you. I made these are tennis courts. So there's 2 tennis courts, and these are seating. I made a little lounge area, air hockey, ping pong, pool, little rest area there. Then I made an Olympic size pool. Has the bleachers, and this is actually to scale. I found the measurements for an Olympic size pool and the measurements for each block, and figured out this is the size of an Olympic size pool. For whatever reason, it's spawning octopuses in it. But what pool would be? A pool wouldn't be complete without a high board, mid board, and a small diamond board. So we made that. Then we made, actually we'll go down this way. I needed a basketball court. So I made a basketball court. There's the bench for the teams on either side, bleachers for watching, and up top, individual viewing booths. And I'll show you those now. They all look like this. So it's glass. They can watch the game. Go down here. Little open area down here for, again, the VIP people to watch the game. Relax. And then lastly, we needed volleyball courts. So I made the volleyball courts here. Again, bleachers, dirt around the court. People can watch the game. So this became the sports complex. And we'll go back outside. And then lastly, this idea popped into my head. And the last thing I need to show you, I know this tour might have been a little long for some people. But we'll go down here and I'll show you. I got an idea one night and it wouldn't leave, so I had to build this. This is my amphitheater. So for like outdoor plays. So there's all the seating in the round. And this is the stage. And then this is a little, you know, quick change room. And then down here will be like dressing room, change rooms and whatnot. And there you have it. I still got to fill in a whole lot of space, but this is my city so far. So I hope you liked the little tour. I have a lot more to come. I'm just slowly working on it. I hope to start putting up more content with my Minecraft and a dedicated Minecraft stream one day a week. Hopefully. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions about how I did certain things or whatever, by all means, drop them in the comments. And if you're not already following me or following, subscribe, click subscribe, and make sure you check off notifications. You'll be notified when I put more videos up. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a great day.